Calvin Jones here, Park Tool Company, with another set of handlebars to wrap. Like any repair, we always want to keep the function of the bike in mind for the service that we're doing. So here, clearly needing tape. Before we proceed, is the work behind us good? Have these levers been set the same, in other words? Somebody put them on, it wasn't us, so we're going to check that out. A couple ways to do that simply. Lay a straight edge across the top. I can sight this line to the handlebar. That's not parallel. You don't have a long enough straight edge. We can come off the bottom. Come off the bottom here. I can see this lever relative here. We are hitting right about there, slightly below. That's fine. I come to this side. Not the same. So let's not throw tape on and have these two at different height. Unless we have our rider in front of us, and that is a request. Up a wee bit. A quick check. Overshot. Back down. What we say, a skosh. That's looking pretty good there. That's looking pretty good there. Same. Straight to the handlebar, that looks good, and secure with the 8mm, the size that fits. There we go. Tight. Now, carry on. We have our tapes. We're gonna go with this beautiful restoration cloth. Traditional tape. It's fun to wrap with, kind of difficult at times to get it to lay flat, but this one, to keep it appropriate, there we go, right up to the sleeve of that nice chenille bar, and continue on. There we go. Some tension, keep it flat as we go. Now what we may notice here, we're starting at the top. That is correct. Why would that be? This again is a restoration. This is the traditional direction in this era to wrap the bars from the top. Eliminates that plastic tape. I might argue that's good because we don't want any distraction from these beautiful chrome Nervex lugs. Laying down flat as we go. Check for wrinkles as you proceed. You don't want to have to back up. Very good. Getting closer to the lever. About a 1/3 overlap. 2/3 on the bar, 1/3 on the previous tape. Now, for another section of tape, we are not doing it. The spike will not get that. We're not going to put an extra piece of tape back here, nor are we going to do the famous figure 8. Probably not enough tape to do that. Most importantly, remember the service for the type of bike we're doing. Let's check it. These are the original hoods. These are no spring chickens. These are gum rubber hoods, quite old now. And if we flex them gently, if you were here, you would notice brittle. These things are basically getting rotten. You can get aftermarket ones replacement that would be okay, but they're not the original. So these look fine, they look okay. For riding, they're actually kind of hard. This is a restoration. So here it's appropriate to leave these hoods. They're not split and fully blown out, so we're going to leave. Hence, we're not going to pull that gum rubber hood back. If we were to do that, it would absolutely rip. So carefully, if I can lift just to get under there. Careful. We'll be quiet so that we don't disturb it. Oh, we don't want to rip it. Back around. And then now under. Yes, up. I just made it. Behind. And I carry on. Yep, there's a gap. I admit that. I'm going to back up. I think I can hide that a little better, but it's not going to be the normal thing that we get. If I can get one more time around. Oh. Everyone, think flexible thoughts here. I'm going to try and get underneath that hood without damaging it. Oof. There we go. Thank you for thinking flexible thoughts. Up and around. Underneath. Oh, yeah. There, okay. There we are. And if you're wondering, it can help to talk to the equipment, especially older experienced equipment like this. It does help to talk to it. Thank you. There we go, and continue on. This tape actually shows exactly why this really isn't the preferred way if you're going to be riding it much. The adhesive on this cloth, if we have a look at it here, it's right in the center. At the top, there's no adhesive. As I ride here, I'm going to catch that. It's going to peel up. I'm glad I came over here to catch that. Do you see it? Yes, you do. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback. There we go. Now we carry on. So, again with the cloth tape, the wrinkles are what we're trying to avoid. Only go in short sections here, following it up with some pressure behind. And this is tape that's in pretty good shape. Even this tape is starting to get old. The backside of this is starting to pick up the adhesives. That means this bar tape has been in the drawer or on the stock shelf a long time. So it's getting to the end of its shelf life. The cotton's probably still good. It's probably still strong. That's nice. Almost to the end. Now we're going to finish it into the end. A wrinkle. There we go. There we go. We're going to stuff it into the back of the handlebars, and then we're going to put an end plug in, and then we are done with this side. We carry on a little bit. And I did have some extra here. That's great. That extra inside is kind of nice. Oh, wrinkle on top, I don't like it. There we go. End plugs, there's different types. Plastic plug, we're gonna actually go with these. Little dome shape, steel chrome, very traditional Schwinn plug at the time. And some resistance. There. The service provided is appropriate for the use of the bike. In this case, a restoration, beautiful to look at, done cleanly, done like it used to be done at that time. That's the purpose here. Got more to wrap, then it's totally wrapped up. Thanks.